Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally getting into my December daily. I was already 7 days late, so I am on the catch up train. This will be the process video for days 1 through 5. So yeah, on the first day here, I just wanted to get down and record a little bit of information from my Spotify Wrapped. I look forward to it every single year, so I was so excited to get it this year as well. Of course, I already knew who was going to be my top artist. I was curious about the songs, but they make sense as well. So yeah, I just took a few pieces of the information provided by Spotify Wrapped and printed them out, and I will back them with this pink cardstock. So I made a pocket first, and these basically will end up being tags that I can just put in to that little pocket there, and that will be like the first day. But I'm also going to add a place for journaling, and you'll see that once I get to it. And as far as Spotify Wrap goes, I actually made a complete other spread, so I do need to kind of get that edited and uploaded as well. Again, I'm so excited for it every year. So I and the last 2 or 3 years I've been saying I need to do a spread for this, I need to do a spread for this, and I never got around to it. Like, had all the information printed out and just never got around to actually making the spread. So I'm glad that I finally did it this year, and I do want to share once I get it all edited and everything like that. So there are my tags there. I will take out some twine there. This, as you can see, this twine came from Michael's like years and years ago. It's been in my stash. As you can see, I have not used much of it at all. I don't think I've used any of it. This is probably the first time I pulled it out. Anyway, the blue kind of matches that light blue that's in the back of that pattern paper there. So I'm getting it all measured out, and then I'm cutting it down so it's not like too long. And here is where I will take some paper and back it up, and I just tear this, and I like it, it looks fine. But then I will go in, and I think I cut it out of the actual video footage. Once I get that down there, I try to do some lettering, and I just didn't like the way it looked, and I didn't want to bother with it again, so I just cut down more paper in the same size, and I will end up using alphas from Simple Stories, as you will see once. Yeah, see, here comes the alphas, and this is just a whole alpha book. Simple Stories has like a whole lot of options as far as alpha stickers and the different colors and stuff like that. I can't remember the color name for this one, but as you all know, anything that I use in the process of making my spreads and pages and stuff like that, if I can find a link for it, it will be below in the description box, so you can check there. So yeah, I just found a color that matched basically the background, the pattern paper again, and I am putting in some lines here. I am not really measuring this out. I'm just kind of eyeballing to see as far as uh, the spacing and stuff like that. And as you can see, it's a little crooked and everything, but none of that really bothers me. So yeah, this is a sticker. I can't remember the name of the artist, but I love it. And so it was appropriate for this spread. Spotify Wrapped here, and so yeah, I'm getting my holes repunched since I had to cover them up. And this is just a tag, a melon tag. I had ordered some undo, actually. I had ordered some undo, and it came in that day, and I was like, oh, I can just stick this on the back. And y'all, when I tell you, I was like, okay, let's get it straight, let's get it straight, went on crooked. I was like, this is a mess, Jade. So, but yeah, anyway, moving on to the second day, I actually had a different page for this day. However, I had spoken with one of my best friends called me this day. She wanted to talk about some things, and it was a private matter. So I'm going to journal about it, and I don't want the world to see. So I decided to switch the pages, and instead of using the background page that I had, I just pulled out this baggie that I had in it and decided that I would use that, and I will go back and put a tag in it that I have written on, and so that way I can journal about what happened or what we discussed, and it's basically private, nobody can see it. So yeah, moving on to the third day. I'm just basically recording the day I got my Black Friday haul. I don't know if I had it uploaded or filmed, whatever, but I was recording something about it. And yeah, I am trying to figure out how I want to decorate this. Now, I had that Snow Much Fun up there, covering the Remember This, which I was like, okay, that's perfect. Y'all, I thought the thing said, I was just looking at it real quick. I wasn't even really paying attention. I thought it said so much fun. Absolutely not. So when I realized it said snow, I am not one to be invoking the snow. Okay, I don't do snow. I don't like snow. It is too cold. It is inconvenient. It's just not my jam. Now, when I was a kid, okay, maybe a little bit, but even then, I wasn't one to be really out there in the snow forever like that. So yeah, had to cover that up. So I use this dimensional piece from a Maggie Holmes stickers pack that I've had in my stash for a while. And these are just from the Feeling Frosty collection, believe, by Simple Stories. Yeah, so the like the tree there or whatever. So I was like, I no, we're not gonna have any snow much fun. And also considering the fact that the weather here has actually been pretty mild this last week. So yeah, and to stamp my dates, I have been using my mega date stamp. I still have not quite gotten the hang of it though. So sometimes it's a little faded out in places and stuff like that. So I'm still working with it. I think by the 5th I get a nice stamp on it. I don't know. It's one of these days where, oh, no, that's what it is. I go back to the second in stamps. I haven't stamped already. When I'm putting in the tag, and that one is probably the cleanest stamp that I get from it so far. So I just have to practice with it. That thing is huge, okay? I really could take somebody out with that thing. So, anyway, moving on to the next day, I am using the music paper, and I'm just kind of muting that cream color. That cream is really cream. Like, it's really, really cream. So, I just got out some gesso that I've had in my stash for a while. It was like cheap. I got it from Michael's. Yeah, and so I put some on there just to kind of mute that cream color a little bit. And I made my own tag from the pattern paper, the paper that I use for this collection. I think it's called Candy Brights. Again, this was from Michael's, this paper pad. And so yeah, I made my own tag, and I'm just recording the day that I was able to unbox my Kindle officially, I think. Whatever. Anyway, I am trying to make this Discover work. I really like it, but it's covering up too much for me. And so I decide to go a different route, and I pull out some stickers from my stash. I've had again for a while, and I like that the colors in this so this is what happened today. Okay, but anyway, I like the way the colors match the tag that I used and the dimensional sticker there. See how it's all faded up there, the stamp or whatever. Yep, I get better at it. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this project, I will be a mega stamp aficionado. But anyway, just getting that down, and once I'm ready to write, I'll write in the white spaces of that tag. Again, on the back page, doing some more gesso, and I will then go in and start decorating the page. I don't think I even do very much for this page. Yeah, this is the 5th. I One of my orders came in. I had ordered this copper necklace. Very into copper, just because of its protective properties and stuff like that. As you can tell, I have a copper ring. I also have a copper bracelet that I wear. If I never take these off, like I take the ring off, of course, to like put lotion on and stuff like that. But for the most part, it stays on. My bracelet, I never take it off unless I have to do like some kind of MRI or something. And then I actually just bought me another another copper bracelet to go on the other arm, and now I have a copper necklace, and I'm deciding how I want to put that. I do have some crystals, so I'm thinking of hanging a crystal from the copper necklace and wearing it that way. But anyway, and I also, because I want my family to be protected as well, so I did for Christmas get my sister a copper bracelet for her arm, and my mom one as well. Even though I bought one for her before, it was a different kind, so this is one that she can put on and not worry about it. And I bought my brother one, and a copper, what do you call it, like a copper cup last year. So he's taken care of. He's got it. Now I'm thinking, I was like, dang, I forgot the nephew. And now these people are already all sold out. So that sucks. But once they do a restock, which might be a while because they're going through like this whole transition process, then I will grab him one. But yeah, anyway, that is a tag that I am using. It came from a some kind of Maggie Holmes tag pack or something that I've had in my stash for a while. And for the day two where I have the private conversation here, I'm just taking this out. I am again going to do some lines, and it's funny to me because some things I decide I'm going to do lines for, and I think on the fifth I just go for it. I don't even bother with any lines to guide me. I think I just write. So yeah, getting those lines. I'm sorry. What is going on here? This did not speed up, so this is very slow here. Okay, that was achingly slow, so I went back through and sped it up. My bad. Anyway, I am getting the tag here finally decorated. Not really decorated. I just put some glitter washi down there, and this is where I finally get my nice clean stamp, as you can see. And I am just getting the preliminaries down of our discussion. Of course, you can't tell what the discussion was about here because I write that later on, and it will go into that pocket here. And yeah, that will do it for this tag. And then I'm just like, basically what I'm doing is I have all of the pages decorated and stuff like that. So now I'm just going back through and getting everything, all of my entries written for the corresponding days or whatever. And I had already done day one like before and off camera, so I didn't need to film that as well. So yeah, anyway, getting all of that down. And once I'm done, I will do like a quick little flip through of the pages that I completed. So days 1 through 5, but the flip through is like backwards. So you'll see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that pretty much wraps this up. If anybody has any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I trust that everyone has been safe and well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.